Hello students, as we have already started this story in the kingdom of fools, we saw the system which these people have. They have the totally opposite system, whatever system we have, uh, even in daytime as we people awake and just do our job and business during the day, but in kingdom of the fools they wake up during the night and do their jobs. This much is not only different, that you will see the lot of things, their justice, their way of behavior, their way of impart justice to the people. This is a really very fascinating story which we love, and to realize sometimes if this system is applied even in normal way, in normal world, so what will be happening there? So see, that is a very strange story. So let us start the rest part of this story. As we saw that one night one thief broke out in a rich merchant house. His house was an old house. Wall was weak as he was returning back with the loot, the wealth which he looted. As he just trying to get out of the house, this wall fell and thief died. Thief's brother, who made complaint to the king that my brother, who was pursuing his ancient business, and the wall fell on him and he died. He wants justice. So he asked the king to just see his case and try to give him justice. So someone was sent to the rich merchant. Many questions were asked. The rich merchant reached there. What argument he gave there, that is a very surprising one. So let us start this story. The king said, justice will be done, don't worry, and at once summoned the owner of the house. Someone was sent, message was given to that rich merchant, and that when merchant arrived, the king questioned him. King asked question, what's your name? Such and such, your highness. He told his name. My name is such and such. Were you at home when the dead man burgled your house? You were present at that time when this man, this thief, burgled, that made hole in your house to loot your house. Were you present that time? Yes, my lord. He broke in and the wall was big. He broke in. He made hole in that wall, and the wall was weak. See, and it fell on him, and the wall fell on him. Accused pleaded guilty. Accused, maybe that he was accused merchant, as he pleaded his guilty, accepted his guilty, so he must be punished. The reason is why he had made this weak wall, and if had not made a big wall, the wall will not fall, and this way this incident would not be happened. So fell on him. The accused pleaded guilty. You will kill his man's brother. You have murdered a man, so we have to punish you. Finally, this king gave his decision. You have killed, you are responsible for making big wall, and your wall killed this man's brother. That's why this is your guilty and you will be punished. See, Lord and this helpless merchant, I didn't put the wall well. See that, and it really the fault of a man who built the wall. He didn't build a right. You should punish him. Merchant pleaded. He requested king, my lord, this is not my fault. The man who made this wall, he made this wall big, and due to that wall fell, and this wall killed this man's brother. So my fault is not there. The fault is the man who made this wall. So again someone was sent to the mansion who made this wall, and he was brought to the court. Lord said the helpless this, and see that he if he didn't build it, if he had made this one right one, so this incident would not be happening. See that, my lord, this wall was built in my father's time. I know the man, he's an old man now, he lives nearby. This wall was made in my father's time, and I know the man who built this wall, and he is now very old this time. He is old one. So see that the king sent the message to bring the bricklayer who had built the wall. They brought him and tied hands and foot. This man was the Persian who bricklayer, mansion who made this wall. That he was brought in the court, tied his hands and his legs, just produced in front of the king, and what argument he gave. This is really a very interesting one. So see that here, before the king could order the, see that here see, yes my lord, that question this was asked, that what kind of wall is this that you built? It has fallen on a poor man and killed him. You have just murdered him. We have to punish you by death. Before this king could order the execution, the poor bricklayer pleaded. King told this bricklayer, who was very old this time, that you made this wall. He accepted. You made this wall big. He accepted. So you are the murderer, because this wall killed this man's brother who had made complaint. So you are the guilty of killing his brother, so you will be punished to death. Before the order was passed, he pleaded in front of the king, that is not my fault. What the things he gave, that was because that the poor bricklayer pleaded Please listen to me before you give your order. It's true, I built this wall and it was no good. But that was because my mind was not on it. I remember very well a dancing girl who was going up and down that street all the day with the anklet jingling, and that couldn't keep my eyes on my or my mind on the wall. And as I was building, you must get that dancing girl. I know where she lives. He pleaded, this is not my fault. At that time I was working, making this wall. One dancer who usually just passed this street by jingling anklet, as his anklets jingling, and my eyes diverted towards her, and she bent many times. She came up and down so many times during the day, and she disturbed me. My mind was not in my work, my mind diverted, and that's why I made this wall weak. So it's not my fault. Fault is of this dancer. She just moved up and down so many times during the day, and my mind diverted due to the jingling of anklet, and due to that I made a big wall. So I know where she is living this time. So this is not my fault. This is a fault of the dancer, who is see that must this is a responsibility of that dancing girl whom I know where she lives. You are right. The case deepens. Very grave situation is there. That case is very serious one, and that whatever you say, that is right. We must look into it. It is not easy to judge such complicated case. Let's get that dancer wherever she is. King considers this case is very complicated. It is not an easy case, and to give justice, he wanted to investigate it deeply, and that's why he said that dancer must be fetched out just and bring here in the court. So someone was sent to the dancer. See, the dancing girl see that now an old woman came trembling to the court. Did you walk up and down that street many years ago while the poor man was building a wall? Did you see him? King asked. Did you just wander here and there, up and down, when this poor man was building the wall, and you, due to your anklet jingling, that situation emerged, and this man's brother was killed? You did this or not? He asked. See that. Yes, my lord, I remember it very well. So you did walk up and down with your anklet jingling. You were young and you were distracted him. So he built a bad wall, and it was fallen on a poor burglar and killed him. So you have killed an innocent man. You will have to be punished. And this is the reason you walked up and down. Your anklet were jingling. This jingling anklet diverted the mind of this bricklayer, Bricklayer made weak wall and wall fell down. Well, this man's brother who was doing his business. So this much enough for today. For in next video I will come again. Thank you very much.